Hello, all you sheep of the Good Shepherd. I'm Pastor Paul, and I am thrilled that at long last we believe it is safe to begin in-person worship again. It is safe to begin. For months, we have heard from many sources that life after COVID-19 will be different and that we will have new normals in all areas of our lives. That is certainly going to be true for our congregation as well. Following the best practices recommended by the CDC and the ELCA, returning to safe in-person worship will be quite different from the way things used to be. This video, produced by our COVID-19 Task Force, was designed to help you understand what attending worship services will look like initially and what you can expect to experience when you attend. So, let's join Mr. Shepherd as he arrives for worship and see how things go.
Oh man, it's great to be back in church again.
Hey Paul.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Hey.
Well, hold on a second. Remember, we got to still do the social distancing thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but hey, I learned something really cool on YouTube the other day. Watch this. It means peace.
Peace, huh?
Yeah.
So just like this. Huh?
Yeah, like that. So you do it a few times. You don't even have to think about it anymore.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Or, you know, you could do the old peace sign, I suppose.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Or take a lesson from the Queen. Just smile and wave.
Mile away.
Anyway, let's get in there.
All right, excellent.
Hello, Mr. Shepherd. Welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Good to be back.
Good to see your smiling face this morning. Come on over.
We can't wait to get you in there, but we've got to do a few things first. It'll just take a minute. Can you look over the sign about illness?
Yeah.
We will check our register and we'll ask you a few short questions and check your temperature.
Also, remember that wearing a mask is required before you go in. And once you are in, you will have to sanitize your hands before you go into the sanctuary.
Oh, crap. I forgot my mask and I don't have any sanitizer with me.
We've got you covered. We have a mask for you. We have hand sanitizing stations right inside the entryway, and you can use those before you're seated by the usher.
Right.
Remember, keep your hands to yourself. We know we want to greet each other, but we don't want to get each other sick either.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, the COVID Task Force and Council put a lot of thought and effort into this. I think they did a very good job. They even created a training video for us to watch before the church service today.
Oh, cool.
Let me make sure your name is on our register. You are here. Great. We just need to ask you a few more short questions. If you would step over to our health monitor, Ron.
All right. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Hey, good morning. Good to see you.
Finish those questions, we just have to get your temperature.
Oh, I'm not sticking anything in my mouth that everybody else has done.
No, we're not using that kind of thermometer. We're going to use a no-touch thermometer. You've probably seen one in your doctor's office.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty quick. Just stand still and I'll zap you and we'll go from there. Oh, good. You're normal. Well, at least your temperature's normal.
Thanks. Hey, I love you too, Ron. Hey, peace. You know it too.
Yeah, I saw it on that video we watched.
Okay.
Well, listen, you're ready to go in the entryway. Just step in, step on one of the waiting spots, and one of our ushers will come over and escort you to your seat.
All right. Well, hey, I'm glad seeing spots is not a sign of COVID.
Oh, there's always one.
Hey, Mr. Shepherd. Hey. I'll be with you in just a minute to get you seated in the sanctuary. Please stand on this spot right here, maintain social distancing, and I'll be right with you.
All right. Well, I guess we can't forget what to do around here with all these signs.
What was that you said?
Well, I was just glad that I remembered the advice about taking a pit stop before coming to church.
Yes, I'm glad I remembered to go to the bathroom before I came too. We do have the nearest bathrooms open in case of an urgent need, but that's all. We hope everybody takes our advice about a pre-church pit stop. The line doesn't move that fast when you go in one family at a time. That's why we want to keep usage down.
So you got somebody else back there. What's that for?
Well, just kind of a traffic cop to make sure folks use the spots and people don't bump into each other and such. We also want to make sure people know about the bathrooms that are not open for use.
That makes sense. You know, I was thinking when I was coming in, I know I was registered, but what if somebody comes and they're not registered or they're just visiting?
Well, depending on the numbers, we may be able to seat them in the sanctuary. Don't forget to use that sanitizing station. It looks like the ushers this way to seat you right now.
Hey, will do. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Hey, Mr. Shepherd, here I am again, like a bad penny. I keep showing up. So seating is restricted at this time in order to keep everyone as safe as possible. Please follow me at a safe distance, and I'll bring you into the sanctuary now.
All right. Oh, hey, is that the video camera for doing the service online?
Yes, that is. Ask anyone who doesn't feel comfortable or has health issues can view us online. Let's go grab a pew.
Wow, with all these pews cordoned off, it looks like a construction zone in here.
Yes, we have to cordon off some of the pews to keep it more manageable and maintain a safe distance from everyone. Well, you can seat you in a pew with other members of the congregation. We can use the same pew as long as we maintain that social distancing. As you can see, there's a safe distance between you and the end of the pew and the family there. Hey, family.
Hey, family. Well, okay, it's 6 feet, right? I didn't know for sure.
Well, you can use these fancy noodles right here to place between you and the family, and it'll help you maintain that safe distance.
Oh, cool. Can I use this to tap my next person in line?
No, you can't.
Well, hey, there's nothing in the pews. How does that work?
I'm getting the feeling that you didn't watch the welcome video. We've removed all of this to make it easier for us to clean and to maintain the sanctuary.
Okay, sounds like a good idea.
Well, is there anything else that I can answer for you?
No, thanks. That's fine. I'm good. And I couldn't have sat down without you.
No, you couldn't. And the service has been adjusted so that you can view everything on the screen. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Worshippers may respond to liturgy, but our responses should be in a subdued, quiet voice. This includes reading psalms responsibly. Confession will not include the use of the kneeling rails. Passing of the plate will not occur. The rail will not be used for communion. No hymnals, Bibles, or other in-pew items are needed for worship. Congregational singing is not allowed. Singing parts of the liturgy may be spoken. In-person singing performances and other musical performances may occur when they can be done safely. In-person, non-singing performances that include the bells or other instrumentalists with very small groups will be allowed with precautions. Musical performers will not share instruments, stands, or microphones with readers or other performers, or other worship leaders or assistants. and will practice social distancing. Pre-recorded musical performances may be projected on the screen. Only one person, the pastor or worship leader, will use the pulpit for the message. Worship leaders and assistants will maintain social distancing from each other and congregants. Prayers may be read from the altar or any location that isn't used by another person during the service. Initially, communion assistants will not be utilized. Readers will read from a separate podium or stand that is not used by others during the service.
For our sharing of the peace, Janice will be teaching us how to sign "Peace be with you" with American Sign Language.
Peace be with you.
Can you do that again, Janice?
Peace be with you.
I invite you now to share the peace with one another using American Sign Language or other symbols for peace, nodding your head, but please keep your social distance. For our communion, the ushers will lead you forward to the tables. On the tables are communion packets. Each packet has 2 seals. Under the first is a wafer, and under the second is the grape juice. They are all grape juice, and there is also a gluten-free option for bread that is on the table for those that need that. As you are leaving the table, then please deposit the waste in the waste baskets.
You're welcome to take communion now. Will you please follow me?
Sure will.
The body and blood of Christ given for you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord's face shine on you with grace and mercy. The Lord look upon you with favor and give you peace. Amen. Go in peace. Share the good news.
Thanks be to God.
You are now invited to exit the sanctuary as the ushers direct you. We want you to exit as safely as possible. So please wait until the usher has directed you out of the sanctuary. Except for those depositing offering before leaving, please move directly from the sanctuary to the entryway out the front door as directed by the ushers.
Hey, Mr. Shepherd, why don't you follow me?
All right.
If you'd like to make that offering now, we can drop it in the box right here.
Will do.
Oh, hey, I had some paperwork I need to drop off at the office. Is that okay?
Well, we're trying to keep the administrative wing closed for the safety of the staff as well as for our congregation. But we have an usher standing right here who you can put it in the box and he'll make sure it gets, or she will make sure it gets right to the administration office.
All right, will do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good week.
You too.
Bye.
That's the idea. Thanks for coming today. Have a great week.
Thanks.
Hey, what did you think of the service?
Well, you know, it takes a little while to get used to the new normal, but when you think about it, we're still doing all the stuff we normally do. We got the liturgy, the sermon, communion, everything.
Yeah, I think some of this new normal is rubbing off on me too.
It's like something else is rubbing off too.
Oh, there's.
Just kidding.
All right, well, see you next week.
All right, take care.
All right.
As you can see, things will be different. That is because we treasure you and honor your safety. We know that different is likely to be messy and that new practices are seldom perfect, but you are worth it to us. We know that there are many opinions about and proposed processes for reopening churches. Our COVID-19 Task Force and Council have spent many hours digesting your survey responses and numerous documents, including those from the Center for Disease Control and the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, to develop an extensive playbook for a phased reopening. We are thrilled and thankful to take these first steps and look forward to worshiping with you in person. We do recognize that some of you will not be ready to return just yet, and I want to assure you that that is an appropriate choice to make. If you are in an at-risk group, or you are immune compromised, or you are just not comfortable to come back yet, we encourage you to stay home. We cannot guarantee anyone's safety from the virus. We will continue to post worship services on our website for those choosing to stay home. Please join me in prayer. Good and gracious God, our help and our strength, we thank you for your steadfast love and unwavering guidance. We thank you that at long last we can begin to resume in-person worship to praise and glorify your holy name. Grant us safety and discernment and patience as we take these first steps. Bring an end to the global pandemic coronavirus COVID-19 and use your church for the recovery of the world. Amen.